we're here now. It's time to tell you who I am. Have you wondered? Woo! You've probably wondered.
We've wondered.
My name's Kelsey. I know you didn't see that coming. People rarely do. I brought all of this stuff because I'm going to play some songs. You probably wondered why I brought all of these things. If you didn't wonder and you figured for yourself that I was going to be playing songs, good on you for that. If you were wondering, that's what I'm doing, is playing some songs today with all of this stuff that I brought. It would be weird if I just brought all of this stuff everywhere like that weirdo that tried to get on an airplane with a peacock. This is my emotional support PA system. I take it everywhere I go. Feel free to holler at people riding by in golf carts. They love it. Hey! See, they were just elated when I did that just then. Anyhow, that's a chord I know. I'm going to play a couple songs. Just going to use that one. Anything you want to hear, feel free to holler it out. There's a 10% chance I'll know it. I'll do 10% of what I don't know.
These onion rings go here?
Do I think those onion rings go there? No, I don't. I don't think they go there. That's right. How you like that? My man from Society Hill, South Carolina. Me and this man's from the same corner of the world. It's something in the water. They make giants where we're from. That's right. He's from old Society Hill. I'm from old Bennettsville. Any of y'all know where Bennettsville, South Carolina is? That's the correct answer. You do not know where Bennettsville, South Carolina is. It is in the middle of the country, and I'm here to tell you that we were listening to some country music before we got started, and I want to let y'all know, I want to be the first to let you know that a lot of people think that country music is the kind of stuff that makes you have your truck a different level in the front than in the back. You're supposed to have a spit cup in the cab with you, and all of these other dirt road nonsense things that they think that people from the country do, because so eloquently spoken in an Alan Jackson song a while ago, everybody's gone country. It's all these people from LA that think, oh, I know what country is, I can do it. John Denver's been doing it for years, and he was never on a country road in his life. He's from San Bernardino, California. What happened was that people forgot what country really is, and I'm here to let you know that this is what peak country looks like, because I'm from there. You know, you can't fake this, is what peak country looks like, and I want to go ahead and give you the heads up at the top of the hour, or whatever it is. We'll play some songs in a minute, I promise. I just like to talk. I haven't seen anybody in a while. I've been at home. That we don't do any new country. We don't do the crap that country music radio puts on the radio and calls country music, because it is not country. Do not be fooled by the lies that they're telling you. That music is not country music. I don't know what it is, but I know what it is not. Country music was made by Dwight Yoakam back. Yeah. That was country music. So we do a lot of that stuff. I just have to say that at the top of the hour, because I do take requests, but I just don't know a lot of country songs by country artists with two first names that sing stuff that you think are country. Except for Willie Nelson. I guess Willie Nelson is two first names. But if they're names that are country, like Willie and Nelson, we don't do things like Luke and Brian. Those people aren't country. Luke was in the Bible. Anyway, we better do some songs. I don't play a lot of country. I actually do mostly rap, which is funny. I went through that whole spiel to get you here. Anyway, guess we better pick a song now. I haven't picked one yet. You would think I would have chosen one after all of this that we've talked about, but I haven't. If you get thirsty at any point throughout this, I encourage you to drink a delicious shot of Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey. They're my one and only sponsor, and if y'all could drink as much Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey as you can while you're here, it would really make me look good, and I'll make you a deal. If the next two people that go to the bar inside and order a shot of Screwball Whiskey, I'll buy the next 2 shots of Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey that gets ordered at the bar. I will verify that with the bartenders. Anyhow, let's do what we came here to do, right? Lazy yellow moon coming up tonight and it's shining through the trees. Crickets are singing and the lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek bends back, there's an old stump road. I'm gonna take you to a special place and nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Oh, you and me go fishing in the dark and lying on our backs and count the stars where the cool grass goes. Now by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Spend the whole night through, feels so good to be with you. Spring's almost over and the summer's coming and the days are getting long. Waiting all season for the time to get right, just to take you along. Baby, get ready. It don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't bite. Dip in the river and we cool ourselves in the heat of the night. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me go fishing in the dark and lying on our backs and count the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Spend the whole night through, feels so good to be with you and me. Go fishing in the dark and lying on our backs and count the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Spend the whole night through, feels so good to be with you. You and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, just moving slow. Spend the whole night through, feels so good to be with you. There's the first song. Came all the way from Austin, Texas to do this show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just kidding, I came all the way from Murrells Inlet, South Carolina.
Bennettville's off 38.
That's right, Bennettsville's off 38. It's the town you pass. I'm from that town. The town you pass and go somewhere better. I actually did go to Austin, Texas all last week. I was there doing stand-up comedy. You probably figured I didn't figure I would do this stuff like that, huh? I can't tell the jokes I told in Austin here. The good people in Neal and Pam would never ask me to come back. And a lot of you would write a lot of blog articles about how offended you were. I don't think you know what my jokes are. You guys want to see an unrated set of mine, go to youtube.com/Kelsey Hudgins. There is a 7-minute set of filth. There's a few of my jokes I can tell. I will at some point. I seen your husband at the grocery store last night. Me and that fella run into each other at the grocery store more than anybody else, man. Ain't nobody likes to eat like us. Never mentions the word addiction in certain company. Yeah, she'll tell you she's an orphan after you meet her family. Okay, Sassy. She paint her eyes as black as night now. Pull those shades down tight. Yeah, she gives a smile when the pain comes. Pain gonna make everything alright. Says she talks to angels. They call her up by her name. Yeah, she talks to angels. Call her up by her name. Yeah, she keeps a lock of hair in her pocket. Yeah, cross around her neck. Yeah, and there is for a little boy. And the cross is someone she has not met. Not yet. Says she talks to angels. Call her out by her name. Yeah, she talks to angels. Call her out by her name. She don't know no lover, none that I've ever seen. But to her that ain't nothing. Oh, but to me it means everything. She paints her eyes as black as night now. She pulls those shades down tight. Yeah, she gives a smile when the pain comes. The pain gonna make everything alright. Alright. Says she talks to angels. Call her out by her name. Here comes the next announcement that I forgot to make earlier. I think, let's see what this
Smells like.
This smells like Screwball peanut butter whiskey to me. The one and only original peanut butter whiskey. All other peanut butter whiskeys are posers. Did you guys know that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Screwball peanut butter whiskey is the one and only original peanut butter whiskey, and I have one sitting in front of me, and I appreciate you, my man. I have to let you guys know that I broke up with the bottle about 5 years and 4 months and 11 days ago. So I need a surrogate drinker. The first person to come and grab this shot out of my hand can get it. And I will hold it here until it happens. Right on, man.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, brother.
It's fine because I still smoke loads. I was actually explaining a while ago that we're streaming live on Twitch, and I stream all of my shows on Twitch. Twitch is usually for video gamers, but I'm not a nerd. So that's not true. I am a nerd. I spend all my time on Discord. But I got kicked off of Facebook because I kept hitting that gravity ball, you know what I'm saying?
It's my favorite.
Oh, it's unreal.
On camera. You're not supposed to do that on Facebook Live, apparently, when you're playing Nintendo. Back then, I actually was streaming video games, which is ironic. Just the good stuff, though, like Mario and Donkey Kong Country. There's another chord that I know. We'll play some more songs later with that one in it. My favorite chord is this one. It's halfway between a minor and a major. You can't really put a finger on it. Oh, that's neat. Sorry, I hit my pen a minute ago and I'm still a little spacey right now. Give me a minute. You guys should follow me on the internet at Yonder Wizard all over the place. There's 2 Z's and an E in Wizard. I spell it funny. I promise I will look at. I promise I will look at who you follow and determine whether or not to follow you back. I promise to do that. Anyway, I guess we'll pick another song now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm high. Forgive me. I'll do it in a second. I promise. I'll get to it.
Well, I went down to the Grundy County auction, where I saw something I just had to have. My mind said I should proceed with caution. My heart said go ahead and make a bid on that. Where I said, hey pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine on mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Well, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Well, the auctioneer was going about a mile a minute. He was taking bids and calling them out loud. I guess I was really getting it, 'cause I just shouted out above the crowd, where I said, hey pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine on mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Well, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I gotta have her, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm sold to the lady in the long black dress. When she won my heart, it was no contest. With her ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes, I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Yeah, we found love on the auction block and hauled her heart away. Now we still love to laugh about the way we met that day when I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'd give anything to make you mine. I'll do your bidding and be at your beck and call. Well, I've never seen anyone looking so fine, man. I got to average, she's a one of a kind. I'm going once, going twice. I'm so pretty lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10. I know she got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to bid my heart goodbye. Oh yeah, from the last era of real country music. The last era of real country music.
Yes, sir. He was there. Dale Earnhardt learned it all.
Hey man, I said last night, we played this gig last night on the waterway, and I was like, man, you ever wonder how many people sailed past on this waterway and, you know, notable figures in history like Napoleon or Blackbeard or Dale Earnhardt? They were bound to at some point, you know. Raise hell, praise Dale. I listen to podcasts a lot. Any of y'all get into podcasts at all? Any podcast people? Dale Jr. has a hell of a podcast now if you're into stuff like that. By stuff like that, I mean rednecks talking about redneck stuff. My cousin used to race quarter mile in Florence, South Carolina against Dale Jr. when he was learning how to draft, learning how to hit the turns. He was probably in his early 20s at that point. Florence Motor Speedway. That's the end of my story. There's no punchline or anything. That's just more like a informational type thing.
Okay, we'll do it now. Oh, Rico in the house.
Got a request already. I take my requests in baseball rules, so I'm batting 1,000 after this one to catch my drift. Speaking of batting 1,000, man, the Braves lost Ronald Acuna yesterday, man. Tore his ACL, out for the season. You know what that means? I'm a Padres fan now. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Robert Thompson said I'm gonna go with the next man up theory, and I think I'm all right with that. All these other teams keep trying to trade for our prospects, and we keep keeping them because we don't want to sign a pitcher that will help us get past the 7th inning. Sorry, I get heated when I talk about baseball. Anyhow. A Twitch request. Come a little bit closer. Hear what I have to say. babe, we were strangers. I loved you from afar. And babe, when we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. But now it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I wanna celebrate and see it shining in your eyes. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. 'Cause I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. Cause I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Cause I'm still in love with you. On this harvest moon. Little requested Neil Young in there for you.
We might need someone to go for it. We might leave here and walk across the street and see what they got going on over there.
Nailed it.
Yes, you did, brother.
How about some George? You know any George Jones?
It's an old school. He don't know George. He don't know George.
My favorite song.
There goes the little guy he's talking about.
You can ask any of my children what my favorite song is.
When I was probably 10 years old, we went to the Florence Civic Center to see DR 549 open up for George Jones. And that was the first concert that I ever went to that I remember. My stepdaddy would roll over in his grave if somebody asked for a George Jones song and I didn't play 5 of them.
Yes, sir.
So anyhow, So I stopped off at the Quick Sack for some beer and cigarettes. The old man took my money as he stared at my Corvette. Said I had just one like her son back in 1963, but the man down at the bank took her from me. That one that was hotter than a $2 pistol, she was the fastest thing around. Longingly every young man's dream, she turned every head in town. She was built and fun to handle, son, I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. So I handed in my keys and said, here, take her for a spin. The old man scratched his head and then he looked at me and grinned. He said, son, you just don't understand. It ain't the car I want, it's the brunette in your vet that turns me on. That one that was hotter than a $2 pistol, she was the fastest thing around. Long and lean, every young man's dream, she turned every head in town. She was built and fun to handle, son, I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. That one that was hotter than a $2 pistol, she was the fastest thing around. Long and lean, every young man's dream, oh, she turned every head in town. She was built and fun to handle, son, I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Oh, George Jones.
Please stop right there.
Give them an inch and they'll take a mile, I tell you, ladies and gentlemen.
Say, have another drink, go ahead.
My daddy used to say, I wanted the blue one. Well, this is the one you got. Take a look at Miss Ohio. She's running around with her rag top down. Says she wanna do right, just not right now. I wanna drive right through Atlanta and live out of this fantasy, riding around with her rag top down. Says she wants to do right, just not right now. Whoa, me oh my oh, take a look at Miss Ohio. She's running around with her rag top down. Says she wants to do right, just not right now. wanna do right just not right now. Oh, me, oh, my, oh, take a look at Miss Ohio. She's running around with a rag top down. Says she wanna do right just not right now. Ohio, she's running around with her rag top down. Says she wanna do right, just not right now. Oh, Gillian Welch. A lot of people have covered that song. It was written by the great Gillian Welch. He said, "I'll love you till I die." She told him, "You'll forget in time." As the years crept slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. Kept some letters by his bed. He went half crazy now and then. Wait, how's it go next? What's the next word? This is your song. What is it?
You gotta hold on, Ricky.
Hold on a minute. I told y'all what I was going to do.
What? I don't know. Never heard this song. Who's this?
You're right.
I love you, man. You're awesome.
You stopped loving her today.
What? Who's that by?
Oh, no, I was just telling them.
Oh, thank you.
It was just a bit. Can't remember the rest of the words to it. That's what happens when you're me. Oh, hey. I don't know.
Sing it again. Sing it again. Oh, look at it.
Old Colony Realty, huh? Hang on, let me see if I can fix this.
Use it. Just hit the chord.
He stopped loving her today. Just start there. Oh, wait. Hold on. He stopped.
You're freaking burning like it ain't.
And he still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again.
Yes, sir.
He kept some letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single "I love you." Came to see him one last time, and I didn't see no tears that were running through my mind, that she'd come back again. He stopped loving her today. Placed her wreath upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. She came to see him one last time. We all wondered if she would. The thought kept running through my mind. This time he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. Placed a wreath upon his door. Soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. He stopped loving her today. Let's keep it count. We're still batting 1,000. When I saw him at the Florence Civic, thanks, man. When I saw him at the Florence Civic Center, he was so drunk, and he was reading his lyrics off of a karaoke screen. I'm not joking. He was hammered. I don't think he ever did a show not hammered. He missed a lot of them hammered too. I'm gonna mess up all the words to these songs too. I'm not really, I'm not really worried too much about it because in my profession, there's nobody on the operating table, you know. If I screw up the words to a song, we're all gonna leave here safely. I hope Clementine. See Clementine in the house. Okay, let's try this. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. We could cut tight before the lies that you've been living in. And if you did not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. Every boy you've been too insane, icing over the secret pain. You know you don't belong. And the shirt on the table and you got a coat, and I do not think anyone knows the better. Do any everyone you know has got a reason. Maybe understand. But these all the tell you what you gotta know, and I do not think anyone knows what they're doing here. And it feels like you've been dismissed. I never thought it would come to this, and I want you to know. Everyone you know has got a reason, maybe to say you can put the past away. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. We could cut ties before the lies that you've been living in. And if you did not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. We could cut ties before the lies that you've been living in. And if you did not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. I would understand. Oh, a prior request, a Snapchat request. We're still betting 1,000, folks. So I took this girl on our first date to McDonald's because I wanted to convey to her that this relationship would be inexpensive, fairly consistent, and available worldwide. After which point she told me I should start eating a little healthier, so I switched to the Big Mac. It has lettuce. I'm really glad that McDonald's got rid of the play places, because technically that counts as a park and I'm not allowed within 50 feet of one. I did all these jokes on a comedy show the other day. Last time I did that comedy show, Joe Rogan was also on the comedy show. Fahim Anwar and Joe Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe and Brian Redband, and then my name is in there.
All right.
It wasn't on it this time. I closed out on Canada Day in America on Canada Day. I did a whole Canada Day comedy show. I closed out both shows. It was like nobody left when I went up. See, those are probably like the only jokes of mine that I can tell here without somebody calling the cops or writing a blog entry. I didn't think that was funny. You shouldn't make jokes about that. Okay. Future kids are gonna be so weird. They're gonna be like, I remember the smell of my granddad's vape. They'll walk past some bakery somewhere in some foreign land and that smell of blueberry muffins will hit them and they'll just think about granddad. puffing on something that looked like half of a car battery. They all sound like that. Somebody's gonna let the pressure out of an air compressor and think you're granddad. Oh man, if only I could just smell those muffins again. This is all off the top of the head. We haven't written any of that stuff down yet. That's why I record all these things, because I don't know what I'm gonna say and I don't want to lose any of it. Sometimes I go out all by myself, think about my home across the water. Think about you and what you might be doing. In my head I paint me a picture. Since I have come home, oh my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like your dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Put your house up for sale, did you get a good lawyer? Hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you find the right man that'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair, girl, are you busy? Did you ever pay that fine you were dodging all the time, or are you still busy? Since I have come home, oh my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop being a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Yeah, sometimes I go out by myself, think about my home across the water. I think about you and what you might be doing, and in my head I paint me a picture. Since I have come home, oh my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Yeah, Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Little Amy Winehouse by way of the Zoltans. Did that song first. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. So, Bill Cosby is out of jail. I have an idea for Bill.
I do too.
He's probably going to be hard up finding work these days. So I bet I got a solution for him. Picture this. Bill Cosby mattresses.
No.
If you don't think this is a good idea, sleep on it. Oh, Bill. Bill was my favorite comedian as a kid. I'm not joking. It's a true story. I've seen Bill Cosby himself on VHS. I used to play that special on repeat. I used to fall asleep to Bill Cosby, even as a child. Every night. Just put that, I had one of those VCRs that would play it on repeat, you know, just fall asleep. Bill Cosby talking about a dude at Burger King. Should have known then. Something was up. Should I throw away all the Bill Cosby records I have? I got a lot of Bill Cosby comedy records. I don't collector's purposes. Should I throw those away? Okay. I believe if there were a liquor that should change its name to Bill Cosby, it should be Rumplemints. Because after you drink that stuff, you're not going to remember anything.
For a few reasons.
That was right off of the dome right there. That was right out of the gate. A lot of y'all are hearing this stuff for the first time because I haven't worked any of it out yet. That's part of what, by the way, a little inside baseball for you on comedy. That's how comedians do it. They say little things like this in front of people and just say them a little bit differently every time just to see if they do well or don't, which results in trimming the fat off of jokes and making them much better. Inside baseball for you. I am the fat I trim off of all of my jokes.
I love baseball.
Turn 98, you won the lottery, died the next day. There's a black fly in your Chardonnay. Death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. Isn't it ironic? It's like rain. his suitcase, kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight. As the plane crashed down, he thought, isn't this nice? And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid beauty price that you just didn't take. But who would have thought it'd be good? Life is a funny way, sneaking up on you when you think everything's okay and everything blows up in your face. Yeah, life is a funny way, sneaking up on you when you think everything's okay and everything's going right. Traffic jam when you're already late, and no smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's like meeting the man of your dreams, then meeting his beautiful wife. 'Cause isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. Yeah, I really do think it's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you're already paid the goodie bags that you just didn't take. But who would have thought it'd be little Alanis Morissette, some 90s gold there for you. I believe that the 90s was the last great era of music. And not to say that there's not been good things released since then, but everything that came out in the 90s was a banger, dude. Like, everything that came out then was awesome. Which one?
Are you gonna play some Nelly now?
Yup.
Oh, that's what's up, dog.
People are gifting subs to people on my Twitch. Tony Hinchcliffe, that's right. My boy, Tony Hinchcliffe.
University.
I am a graduate of Tony Hinchcliffe's Roast University, which is basically a course that we took on Patreon that instructed us on the proper way to roast someone. Have you guys ever watched the Comedy Central roasts? Any of the Comedy Central roasts? My boy Tony Hinchcliffe is a writer for just about all of the, I think all of the Comedy Central roasts Tony's written jokes for. That being said, I could roast all of you, but I won't, because I would not be asked to come back to the great Neal and Pam's. And I have a few more gigs here before I move to Austin, Texas to do stand-up comedy in October. I don't want to lose the ones we've got between now and then.
Carrie, are you still here? Are you still here, Carrie? Hey, good looking. Just your face is all I need. I'm sorry, I was distracted. What was the question?
the break of dawn. Look out your window and how they gone. Give me a reason, keep on traveling on. Don't think twice, cause it's alright.
Good, I'll do one for you next. Don't go nowhere.
The light I never knowed. Ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. And the stories they've told, well untold. I once loved me a woman, oh, but a child I am told. Offered her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, cause it's alright. So long, honey, babe. So long, I say now. Goodbye is too good a word to say. So I'll just say fare thee well. Wake up tomorrow, honey, open eyes to see other things in life, but you won't see me. I'll be out on the road, living my life, living free. Don't think twice, cause it's alright. Don't think twice, cause it's alright. Don't think twice, cause it's alright. Oh, Bob Dylan. What's better than a Bob Dylan song sung by somebody else? I'm just kidding. Everybody rags on Bob's voice. I think Bob Dylan is one of the greatest voices of all time. And the reason I say that is because being tonally perfect, I don't think, is what makes a voice great. It's being significant. And Bob Dylan has a significant voice. Like, it's very, you hear one note of Dylan and you know it's him. So if that's not, if that's not good, I don't know what is, right?
Okay. Do a song for me.
I'll do a song for my brother. So, before I do this, I'll tell you, the reason I throw Screwball Whiskey around so much is, one, because they've sponsored me as of last month and this month. But I've been screaming Screwball Whiskey from the rooftops on my podcast. You as my witness, Meredith. Like, for however long I've been, long time, years. Because my brother, who's watching on Twitch in California right now, is one of the founders of Screwball Whiskey, and I've always wanted him to do well because of that. But now they've given me a little bit more incentive. Not that they had to, but that's why I encourage everybody to drink Screwball Whiskey, because a lot of folks are like, oh, well, I'm going to get the other peanut butter whiskey because it seems like it's more of a smaller company than Screwball. But Screwball literally has 9 employees in the entire company. And you've seen Screwball everywhere, mostly because of my brother being out on the road, driving around in that sheep van all over the place, literally taking Screwball to every state himself with a group of his people. So Screwball literally is the little guy. They just tend to work a little bit harder than the companies that own the competitors. I didn't have to tell you that part, but I thought I would. But anyway, he's out in California. I'm going to play a song that he likes. God changed the laws of this world for me, 'cause I finally decided who I want to be. And now all I'm asking is my time back to me. So God changed the laws of this world. And I get the point about not wasting time. You've made some lives examples, and now you're messing with mine. It's true, you made the sun and the earth, and God changed the laws of this world. I promise I will never ask for nothing again. Believe me. God changed the laws of this mess that you made. We fear for the darkness that ends in the parade. Got our attention, man, you made us behave. Now God changed the laws of this world. I promise I will never ask for nothing again. Believe me. And I promise I will talk you up to all of my friends. Believe me. I know in the past I've said some terrible things, but they were mainly for laughs. If you can prove you were listening, I'll take them all back. But God changed the laws of this world. 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 Promise I will never ask for nothing again. Believe me. I promise I will talk you up to all of my friends. Believe me. There's a Brett Shady song. Puerto Rico.
Nailed it. Yes, I still remember the words.
Use them here to hear.
Just wait.
Yeah, dude.
How much fun you like?
Whatever the Pam thing.
Oh man, should I put my Instagram handle on my back windshield too? Always wonder. Yes. Should I do that? I can tell you guys what it is. It's Yonder Wizard. I'm the great and powerful Yonder Wizard, born 720 AD. I'm 1,300 years old. I've seen kingdoms rise and fall. I'll be here long after we're all gone. I told the folks here earlier that if you wanted to hear my jokes that I can't tell here, you can see them on YouTube at Kelsey Hudgins. It's also Yonder Wizard on YouTube. All the jokes I can't tell here that would get me canceled. Except you get to see me doing them on a stage holding a microphone specifically for comedy. That's right. You like that? You get to see me pretty much naked on my Instagram. Listen, I know you're not, it's not ideal, but you're curious. Let's be honest. Like, you're gonna check it out. That's right. There's my 2 Austin pictures. That was when I was in Austin, Texas doing stand-up comedy for a week. Funny story about going to Austin, Texas to do stand-up comedy is I did 2 open mics that crushed, and the show that I was actually in town to perform at didn't go near as well as the 2 open mics did, because that's how it works, I think. I used up all of my points in those 2 open mics that I crushed. It's just how it goes. Well, here I go again, you say you want you free. Who am I to hold you down? It's only fair that you should play the way you feel. This song carefully to the sound of a loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. Do you still wake up to memories of what you had, what you lost, or what you had, or what you lost? Yeah, well done. Only when it's raining, players only love you when they're playing, and women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You will know. Here I go again, you see, crystal vision, but I keep my visions to myself. It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. And have you any dreams you'd like to sell? Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. Will you still wake up to memories of what you had, or what you lost, or what you had, or what you lost? Well, thunder only happens when it's raining. when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing, and when they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You will know. You will know. Fleetwood Mac, the great and powerful Stevie Nicks. Thank you. I said earlier I don't listen to country radio, and I don't, but there was this one song that we learned for a wedding recently, and I think you guys might like it. I don't know yet, but we'll find out in a minute whether or not you do. But if I'm good at my job, I think you will. And I don't know if I'm good at it, but they keep calling me. Worn and haggard, weathered and torn, drug through the keyhole, my back door, bloodshot red, behind these shades, look like hell. I seen better days. Then those loving arms, they pulled me back in. There you go, baby, making me look good again. I'm rust on a barbed wire, I'm dust on a chrome, a heart that bleeds like an old country song. In those loving arms, they pull me back in. There you go, baby, making me look good again. Leather and lace, denim and pearls, whiskey and wine go just fine like you and me, girl. When you smile and say there is no better place than you'd rather be, being right here loving me. Standing in that kitchen, and a long day at work, she slips her hand right under my shirt. When those loving arms, they pull I forget who sings it. Thank you. Revisit the 90s there. Doesn't matter what I say, as long as I sing with inflection. It makes you feel like loving. Familiar truth, fast reflection. And I've said nothing so far. I'm feeling insincere, but I don't mean any of this. Still my confession draws you near to confuse the issue over and o'er. Familiar heroes from long ago. Peter loved her. What made the pen refuse to grow? Was that love brings you back? I ain't telling you no lies, 'cause love brings you back. Suck it in, if you're rinsing, tenor and boiling. Like a desperate move will rush you in. Then begin to see what you're doing to me. This MTV is not for free. It's so PC is killing me. So desperately I sing the ever love. Sure, but also raging hate and pain and fear of self. But I can keep these feelings on the shelf. I've tried. No, in fact, I've lied. It might be financial suicide when I've had got too much pride inside the life. Sure, but I will do as I decide. I'll let it ride till I die. And only then will I bite all you can look to. We get 3-minute ditties on a birthday balloons. I wanna burn all of your CDs till they run. Sure that I found out I won't mess around unless I stay. Then I'm praying on the room today. And I pray, 'cause really all this was some little feeling stuck in me. The bug I won't rely on luck because the heart brings you back. I ain't telling you no lies. Blues Traveler. Please look up the lyrics to that song. Actually, I'm going to tell you the lyrics to that song right now. The song basically describes how music works, and then sort of how the music industry works. He says it doesn't matter what I say as long as I sing with inflection. It doesn't matter. And then you feel like you've revealed a truth of vast reflection. Everything that he's saying says nothing in the song. In fact, he calls himself out and says, I've said nothing so far, and I can keep it up for as long as it takes. And it don't matter who you are. If I'm doing my job, it's your resolve that breaks, which is beautiful. And he's saying nothing so eloquently. And people don't do that anymore. There's like such a lack of good songwriting that's happening. So go look up the lyrics. He says more in that last little bit that gets really fast than he does the entire rest of the song that actually means something. That's the end of my story. I don't have anything to follow that with right there. Yeah, I figured I could just stop right there. Just go ahead and stop right there. To confuse the issue of report, familiar heroes from long ago. And no matter how much Peter loved her, what made the pan refuse to grow was that the hook brings you back. He's talking about Peter Pan, folks. Let's see. I'm going down to the Greyhound station. Gonna buy a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady, 2 or 3 kids, and sit down by her side. I'm gonna ride around, watch the sun go up and down 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. Sing my songs for the people I meet and get along with it all. Down where the people say y'all. Sing a song with some friends, then change the shape I'm in. Start playing again. Tired of riding around looking for answers to questions that I already know. Might go back down to Texas and go to some place I've lined up to go. Wait for the world to feel it takes to get back in the saddle again. Feed the pigeons some clay, turn the night into day. And I won't speak up again until I know what to say. I'm going down to the Greyhound station. Gonna buy a ticket to ride. I'm gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Gonna ride around, watch the sun go up and down 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. Sing my song for the people I meet and get along with it all. Down where the people say y'all. Play my song with some friends, hopefully change the shape I'm in. Start speaking again when I know what spins. There's a John Prine version of a Blaze Foley song there for you. Thank you. Any of y'all ever walk into Walmart, see the self-checkouts are closed, and then just walk back out? We spotted the ocean, head of the trail. Where are we going? So far away. Somebody told me this is the place. Everything's better. Everything's said. Walk on the ocean, step on the stone. Flesh becomes water, what becomes bone. Having our dinner, packed up our things. We said we'd send letters, all of those little things. We knew we were lying. We smiled just the same, and it seems it already forgotten we cared. Walk on the ocean. Step on the stone. Flesh becomes water. What becomes bone? Walk on the ocean. Step on the stone. Flesh becomes water. What becomes bone? Walk on the ocean, step on the stone. Flesh becomes water. What becomes bone? Walk on the ocean, step on the stone. Flesh becomes water. What becomes bone? Now back at the homestead, where the air makes you choke. even have pictures, just memories to hold. Grow sweeter each season as we slowly grow old. A little Toad the Wet Sprocket there for you, some more 90s. You guys want to know what I think about it? Good. This is what I think about it. Me, I hail from the land of rifles, Thursday evening tent revivals, dusty fields and dusty Bibles. Don't nobody read no more. Waging war against who ain't fighting, with feet in mouths and barkers biting. Too much wrong and no one righting. Don't nobody write no more. Wading water deep and wide from near the shore up mountainside. There ain't no place good here left to hide no more. Lifting heavy, breaking backs, then left to pick up all their slack. No one knowing how to act in America, here in America. America. Well, they say our world's a-changing. We need to do some rearranging. All's well if you're the same after all the changing is done. Cause they build it on our shoulders. Said the bronze is looking colder. We bought all they ever sold, Lord, and we did so with a smile. Wading water deep and wide from near the shore up mountainside. There ain't no place good here left to hide no more. Lifting heavy, breaking backs, and overdose on what we lack. No one knowing how to act in America, here in America. Beaten down and pulled together, shook the ashes off our feathers, broken free from every tether they provide. Handed wrong and still refusing, doing right despite our losing. Being lied to ain't amusing, America. Wading water deep and wide from near the shore up mountainside. There ain't no place good here left to hide no more. Lifting heavy, breaking backs, and buy our feelings off the rack. No one knowing how to act in America. Lifting heavy, breaking backs, just waiting for our next attack. No one knowing how to act in America, here in America. In America. Well, I hail from a land of rifles, Thursday evening tent revivals, cotton fields and dusty Bibles. Don't nobody read no more. There's a song I wrote called America. That's how I feel about it. Thank you. For reference, I wrote that song in the summer of 2016. It was quite telling. I think it better depicts what's going on today than it did when I wrote it. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair and ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your lips are soft like the breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain. Decided to do Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh please don't take him just because you can. Well, I could easily understand how you could easily take my man, but don't you decide to do Jolene? Well, you could have your choice again, but I could never love again. Oh, you don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 oh please don't take them just because you can. 3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. City's looking like a ghost town on a lonely summer night. Raindrops on the windshield, there's a storm moving in, headed back from somewhere that he never should have been. Thunder rolls, the thunder rolls. Every light is burning in a house across town, spacing by her telephone and her faded flannel gown, hoping for a miracle, hoping she's not right, praying it's the weather that's kept him out all night on the road. And the thunder rolls, the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night, and the storm rolls on out of control. Deep in her heart, thunder rolls. She's staring out the window as he pulls into the drive. She rushes out to hold him, thankful he's alive. And all the wind and rain, a strange new perfume blows, and the lightning flashes in her eyes, and he knows that she knows, and the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls. Thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night. The storm rolls on out of control. Deep in her heart, thunder rolls. while he's standing there in the door. She reaches for a pistol inside her dresser drawer, unloads a whole round and straight into him. Says this'll be the last time she ever wonders where he's been. And the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls, the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night, and the storm rolls on out of control. Deep in her heart, the thunder rolls. Midnight in Montgomery, Silver Eagle on the road. Stopped outside of Mobile after a big New Year's Eve show. Stopped for just a minute to see a friend outside of town. So I collared up and I found his name, and I felt the wind die down. And a drunk man in a cowboy hat took me by surprise, wearing shiny boots, fit suit, and on it hollowed eyes. Said, friend, it's good to see you, nice to know you care. Well, the wind picked up and he was gone. Or was he ever really there? 'Cause it's midnight in Montgomery. Just see that whippoorwill, see the stars light up the purple sky, feel that lonesome chill. When the wind is right, you'll hear a song, smell whiskey in the air. Midnight Montgomery is always singing there. So I got back on that Eagle, took one last look around, feeling shadow moving slowly cross upon the ground. Somewhere on a midnight train is slowly creeping by. I can hear that whistle blowing. I'm so lonesome I could cry. 'Cause it's midnight in Montgomery. Just hear that whippoorwill, see the stars light up the purple sky, feel that lonesome chill. When the wind is right, you'll hear a song, smell whiskey in the air. Midnight in Montgomery is always singing there. He's always singing there. Hank's always singing there. There's all sorts of things in there.
Nailed it.
Yeah, dude. Clementine. Clemonade. Clementine. Can I bother you to refill this jug whenever you get a chance? I'll leave it sitting right here. I know that's a tall request, but I only ask once. You always throw your hand up in the South anytime somebody blows the horn, because you never want to be that person in food line. They're like, man, I saw you the other day blow the horn, you didn't wave. I'm like, not me, dog. If I know you, I'll give you the... If it's somebody like, if it's your cousin, if it's like family, somebody you know good, you hold your hand out the window and do the... Be sure to take care of your servers and your bartenders. They're out here working hard for y'all. You wouldn't feel near as good as you do right now if it weren't for the drinks they're bringing you, so take care of them. If you could return, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. Just you've been so rude, it's just your attitude was just tearing me apart. It's ruining every day before. Boy, and I meant you, but honey, so did you. So why were you holding her hand? Is this where we stand? 'Cause you're lying all the time, and it's just a game to you. But I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You and me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Oh, I'd all the world of you, and I'd all nothing could go wrong. But I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong before you showed your truth, but it hasn't slowed in you. Things wouldn't feel so confused, and I wouldn't feel so used. But you're lying all the time, now it's just a game to you. But I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You let me wrap around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? But I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You had me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? You know I'm such a fool for you. You had me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Oh, cranberries. R.I.P. Dolores. Oh yeah. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he'd dance for you. Worn-out shoes, silver hair, ragged shirt, and baggy pants. Wore them old soft shoes. Jumped so high, jumped so high. And then he lightly touched down. I met him in a cell in New Orleans. I was down and out. Looked to me to be the eyes of age as he spoke right out. He talked of his life, he talked of his life. Life back his clothes all around. He said the name's Bojangles and he danced a lick across the cell. He grabbed his pants, a better stance, then just floated on up into the sky. He let go a laugh, he let go a laugh. Laugh, slapped his leg and stepped ashamed. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, come on and dance. Said I dance at every minstrel show and county fair across the South. Then he spoke with tears how 15 years a dog and him traveled around. One day his dog up and died, one day he up and died. After 20 years he still grieves. Says I dance at every chance and honky-tonk I can for drinks and tips. These days I just spend behind these county bars, drink a few beers. And he shook his head, when he shook his head, I swear I heard someone ask him, please. Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, Mr. Bojangles, come on in, dance. Come on in, dance. Come on in, come on and dance. R.I.P. Jerry Jeff Walker, the great and powerful Jerry Jeff Walker.
Wait, really?
Here's your straw. Right, yeah. Yep. Here we go.
Hear the drums echoing tonight. She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in on a 12:30 flight. Just as the bomb reflects the stars that point me towards salvation. There's an old man we passed along the way, hoping to find some words or old forgotten ancient melodies. Turns to me as if to say, hurry boy, she's waiting there for you. It's gonna take a lot to track me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. The rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. Ooh. Hear the drums echoing tonight. Grown restless and they're longing for some solitary company. But I know that I must do what's right, just as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus over the Serengeti. Seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I become. Track me away from you. There's something that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take the time to do the things we never had. new song by a band called Weezer. Brand new tune. By a band named Weezer. Brand new song by a band called Weezer. Weezer, the band. Brand new song. Well, my thought is that when I go to Austin, I'm probably going to be playing my songs instead of everyone else's. Okay. No, I'm just trying to think of which one. Most of my songs are kind of sad. I'm trying to think of one that isn't just a bummer. But not by me, I get it.
That song's not by you. No, the song called Sad Song by Elton John. That is not a song. I don't know a sad song, but maybe I'm a little young to know that, but I'm
Yeah. That's the predicament that I'm always in. Like people ask me what my music is like, and I'm like, imagine if like Elliott Smith grew up in the deep South, and that's what it's like. What's up, Ric Flair? I actually had a request for that, and I forgot because I was hitting my pen too hard. Whoops. We'll do an original in 1 minute. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains and that Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains that are flowing like the breeze. Country roads take me home to the place right along West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home. Country road. All my memories gather around her. Miner's lady and a stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painting on the skies. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops from my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. I hear her voicing in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home still far away. Driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road from West Virginia to Carolina, take me home. Country roads. By request I got earlier and forgot about it, my bad.
Hey, we gotta go.
So, I figured out which song of mine I'm going to play.
Hey, it's okay anyway. What's wrong with it?
I'm a pretty big movie buff. Any of y'all like movies a lot? I like movies a lot. One of my favorite type of movie is the American Western.
Hell yeah! John Wayne, baby!
John Wayne all day, and I'll explain why. Is because the other powerhouses in film are like drama, horror, suspense, romance. All of those things originated in Rome at the cathedrals and all of the theaters in Rome. But the only story that America has that's all ours is the American Western. That's all our story, and nobody else can tell that story because that's all ours. The going out west to make a better life for yourself in the gold rush era, we're the only ones that can tell that story. And I think that there haven't been enough westerns be made lately because there's too many damn comic book movies getting made that is taking away the good westerns or horror movies we used to get. So, and for every comic book movie that does well this year, that means next year 2 more movies are going to come out about the same thing. Because, and I'm sorry, I watch a lot of movies. The people who love these comic book movies haven't figured out that they've been duped into paying $12 to see the same movie for 8 years with different characters. It's the same movie. There's a bad guy. You got to stop him. Oh, here's a superhero. The superhero wins at the end. That's how all of them go. Anyway, I think there needs to be more westerns. So I'm writing one. And I think it's pretty damn good, if I don't say so myself. The whole story is called The Ballad of the Unlucky Man. And there's an entire album that I recorded a couple years ago to accompany the story. But anyway, it goes something like this. Well, there's the bed where they both laid and ripped my world apart. Then flew off up to Kansas before it got too dark. Well, I swear that if I see them in their graves, they'll both lay. But they're hiding up in Kansas where no one knows their name. Well, they stole 2 of my horses, Grandpa's saddle he left to me, and a jar of folding money buried beneath the big oak tree. Well, I tracked them up around Tulsa where they hopped a northbound train, and I swear still if I find them I'll make them feel my pain. Come hell or high water, good Lord willing the creek don't rise. On a stack of Bibles tall as me, I swear I'll get my prize. On the banks of Old Red River, under cottonwood I pine, digging me a hole and it ain't mine. Well, that winter it was a cold one, but it brought an early spring. Made do with what I had left, nearly took my farm from me. Did plenty good come harvest, bought back my daddy's land, and I swear still if I find them I'll make them understand. From hell or high water, good Lord willing the creek don't rise. On a stack of Bibles tall as me, I swear I'll get my prize. On the banks of Old Red River, under cottonwood I pine, digging me a hole and it ain't mine. Well, I heard a man from Detroit's making horses out of steel, making easy work of travel. Now my word could be fulfilled. So I drove on up to Kansas in the pouring rain, and didn't leave there till I found them. Now they're buried with my shame. Come hell or high water, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. On a stack of Bibles tall as me, I swear I'll get my prize. On the banks of Old Red River, under cottonwood I pine, digging me a hole and it ain't mine. Digging me a hole and it ain't mine. Filling up this hole and it ain't mine. The song's called It Ain't Mine. Awesome. Post it. Thank you. That song is a one part of a series of tunes called The Ballad of the Unlucky Man. You get to decide who the unlucky man is. I am here, my last gig in the Myrtle Beach area is on October 10th this year. I've been playing down here for 15 years, and I am moving to Austin, Texas in October to do stand-up comedy with Joe Rogan. I'm just kidding. I just keep saying his name a lot because he was on one comedy show that I did in Austin. Keep that on my resume. Love y'all. It's so good to see you, as always. My extended Murrells Inlet family. If any of y'all aren't familiar with Murrells Inlet, it's the drinking capital of the South. Nowhere else in the state has on the Welcome to Murrells Inlet sign a quaint little drinking village with a fishing problem. Nowhere else says that. I had to retire. I lived in Murrells Inlet. I still live in Murrells Inlet. I've lived in Murrells Inlet for 15 years, and I had to retire from the bottle. It was gonna get me. It did get me. I was drinking about 3/4 of a bottle of Rumple Mints a day. Y'all drink Rumple Mints? There's a lot of people here that are working here right now that were bartending at places when I was still drinking that can vouch for the amount of Rumple I would put down in just a gig. Just a gig. I never drank at home. This was just in the few hours I was away from home. I could put down a bottle. Funny thing is, after I quit drinking, if you don't know this, if you go through like detox at home and you don't do it with any help or anything like that, you turn into a psychopath for a few months, and then your brain goes to crazy places. And mine ended up going to a farm somewhere in Oklahoma at the early turn of the century, and that's where I landed. That's why I wrote all of those songs. Yeah, it's a crazy story. That's the end of it, by the way. There's no punchline or anything. There's no punchline or nothing. I envy bad the woods from within which flows the stream the old folks say they used to draw their water from. It didn't taste the same as others, but it was one that they'd grown to love. And the yearn for what it held, it was a thirsty one. I remember my granddaddy harped until the day he died. Said the world, it ain't no count no more since plenty well ran dry. They don't care much for knowing, just for staying occupied. But I reckon that's the reason it ran dry. Soon folks around got talking and they put a paved road in that led around the old woods. That was something way back then. A new well had been dug, but the water was not the same. Soon that wooded path he'd worn no longer pointed towards the way. He said that drink that water, but it won't do them no good. It'll kill the thirst for now, but not like ours would. So before too long, I reckon that new well is gonna show. When, boy, where you think they're gonna go? 20 well they called it, and that sticks with me the most. I learned half as much from him alive as I have now from his ghost. The one thing that I'm proud to say is he's still part of me. And I know that well is new, but I also know the water ain't clean. Bet they drink that water, but it won't do them no good. It'll kill the thirst for now, but not like ours would. Before too long, I reckon that new well, it's gonna show. Man, boy, where you think they're gonna go? I remember my granddaddy harped until the day he died. Said the world, it ain't no count no more since plenty well ran dry. They don't care much for knowing, just for staying occupied. But I reckon that's the reason it ran dry. And I reckon that's the reason it ran dry. Here's another song I wrote called Plenty Well. My granddad used to tell the stories about how when they were kids, they'd have to run down to the well and pull water and bring back up to the house. I always thought that was an amazing concept, you know, like to need something that bad to have to physically go and get it. And that's just the way that it used to be. And you think about how people complain about life today. We are alive during the greatest era in the history of the world, and we still find things to complain about somehow.
Yes, sir.
We don't have to go down to the well to get the water no more. I remember the day that I grew up with my grandparents. My grandparents raised me. And there's something that you get from being raised by Depression era people that you don't get from elsewhere. I remember the day that we got hooked up to county water. I came home from school, I was in probably second grade, and my granny was standing in the kitchen just laughing, staring at the water pressure. I said, come look at it. We had well water up until that point, and it was delicious. I miss it. I used to stand right at the sink and just drink cups straight out of the sink. Just taste the minerals, the iron in it. I loved it. Anyway, I didn't have to tell you that, but I did. That's what I'm thinking about. I don't take breaks. Instead, I just do this in between to give me a minute. That's right. Which one? When am I coming back? I will be back here on this stage next Saturday with my drummer from Cornbread, the band Cornbread, which is the band that I've played in here for 11 years. I got a couple of bands that I play in the area with, which is why I'm not in Austin now, because I have obligations that affect more than just me. And I think I owe it to this place, the forge in which I was, the furnace in which I was forged to finish out the year, you know.
Thank you, man. Thank y'all.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, man.
Have a
Good
wonderful
luck, brother.
time here while you're here.
drive to the countryside, leave behind some we not look alike, so no one gets worried, no. So no one gets worried, no. So Sean, don't get careless, I'm sure it'll be fine. I love you, I love you, oh brother of mine. In the quivering forest, where the shivering no rest, our good grandfather built a wooden nest. And the river got frozen, and our roads got snowed in, and the yellow moon glowed bright till the morning light. Terribly, my child, even if you don't mind, in the quivering forest, where the shivering north, our good grandfather built a wooden nest. And the river got frozen, and our homes got snowed in, and the yellow moon glowed bright till the morning light. Terribly, my child, even if you don't mind. Oh, no. Little Fleet Foxes. Once again, my name is Kelsey. I know you didn't see that coming. Anything you want to hear, feel free to holler it out. There's a 10% chance I'll know it. I forgot to say that I haven't listened to the radio or any like new music in probably 15 years. My specialty is standing here and hitting this pen and figuring out what I should do next. I never make a set list. I never make plans. I always like to shoot from the hip because you never know. I could make a list of songs, and by the time I get 5 songs in, I realize I've made a list for a room that doesn't like this list. Absolutely. I had a song that was on the radio, and it didn't fit the bill of everything that was on the radio back then, because it was just an acoustic song. And everybody was like, oh, you maybe need a full band behind it. And then the next week they released an all acoustic version of Simple Man, and then everybody started doing acoustic music, and literally I was 1 week too late on the song, so I swore I'd never listen to radio again. It did me dirty, man. But anyhow, I do know a great deal from the era that I listened to. Telephone rang about 9:15. She heard his voice on the other end wondering what was wrong this time. She never knew what this cause might bring. A cowboy like him, it could be anything. She always expected the worst in the back of her mind. It's cold out here and I'm alone. Didn't make the short go again, and I'm coming home. And I know I've been away too long. No, I never got a chance to ride or call, and I know this rodeo has been hard on us all. And I'll be home soon, but honey, is there something wrong? She said don't bother coming home. By the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new and he sure ain't no rodeo man. He said I'm sorry it's come down to this, but there's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Gotta go now, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Left that phone dangling off the hook, slowly turned around and gave it one last look. And he just walked away. He aimed his truck towards that Wyoming line. With a little luck, he could still get there in time. But in that Cheyenne wind, he could still hear her say, she said don't bother coming home, 'cause by the time you get here, I'll be long gone. And he sure ain't no rodeo man. He said I'm sorry it's come down to this, but there's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Well, it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. Gotta go now, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. George Strait, my request.
I think it's by Toby Gray. Toby Gray. First, and I don't really know what that is. I'll try it.
Here's the part of the show where we do a song we don't really know, but I make up most of my own words to a lot of these songs anyway, so if I do good enough, you won't even notice. Day after day, I'm more confused. I looked at my life in the pouring rain. Living life, I'm so confused. Counting on you, carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Thank you. And I want you to know that I believe in your song, with your rhythm and rhymes and harmony. Waiting long, and you're holding on strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, give me the beat, boy, to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Oh, take me away. Something like that. That count? Secret Time. I know one verse of that song.
There you go. That's all you need.
Made up the rest.
He's singing with you.
Good. I was looking around like, am I doing this right? Thanks, man. Damn. I don't got a whole lot of that stuff. Baby, all I got is this beat up leather bag, and everything I own don't fill up half. Don't you worry about the way I pack, but all I care about is getting back to you. A goodbye kiss is all I need from you. West Virginia down to Tennessee, I've been moving with the good Lord's speed. Carrying your love with me, it's my strength for holding on. On every minute that I'll have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. 'Cause I'm carrying your love with me. Stuck out in the rain, we all I'll have to do is speak your name. The clouds roll back and the waters part, the sun starts shining in my heart for you. Baby, you're right there in everything I do. West Virginia down to Tennessee, I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed. Carrying your love with me is my strength for holding on. Every minute that I'll have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. 'Cause I'm carrying your love with me. Carrying your love with me. Yeah, well, it's my strength for holding on. break. We have almost been going for 3.5 hours straight. That's right. If this were anything other than music, my back would be wore out right now, you know what I'm saying? Oh. If I sit down, the energy changes, you know. Yes, I am.
Yes, sir.
I quit drinking a little more than 5 years ago, and I quit smoking cigarettes, and I have to specify that I quit smoking cigarettes because that's all I quit smoking. You can't get through this life on pure air, guys. You just
Why not?
I can.
I don't know, bro. What's that in your hand? A Pepsi? We all got our vices one way or the next. Just because the state says it's legal don't mean it's better for you, you know what I mean? It's crazy. I think laws are ridiculous. I think everything should, just leave me alone, you know? Leave me alone, or at least fix the roads that I've been paying you a penny to fix for however many years I've been doing that for. That's right, y'all from Texas? What part of Texas y'all from?
Dallas.
Are you from Austin?
Austin and Dallas.
I am taking my talents to Austin, Texas in October. I'm moving to Austin in October. Get this, to do stand-up comedy. I don't think I can tell the jokes that I tell on this stage.
No one's listening but us.
I mean, I'm here to tell you that I tell the kind of jokes that that purple-haired people write blogs about. No offense to the purple-haired people at all, but they generally like to write blogs about the kind of jokes I tell. So I took this girl on our first date to McDonald's because I wanted to convey to her that this relationship would be inexpensive, fairly consistent, and available worldwide. After which point she told me I should start eating healthier, so I switched to the Big Mac. It has lettuce. I'm really glad that McDonald's got rid of the play place because technically that counts as a park and I'm not allowed within 50 yards of one. Now I've dug myself in a rut to where every time I pull up to the drive-thru at the Banks, I get real confused and order 4 McDoubles. Those are just the McDonald's jokes that we've got that I can tell you. The play place joke, it teeters the line a little bit. Oh my Lord, there's so many more though that are so bad. I am, the last few times I've been to Austin, I've done stand-up shows at the Creek and the Cave and the Lucky Duck and the Vulcan Gas Company on 6th Street. I've done stand-up at Antone's. I haven't done any music out there yet. All I've done out there has been stand-up every time I've gone. I've gone 3 times this year. I will. Thank you so much. I've been doing this professionally for quite some time now. And if you're halfway decent at music, it's a very easy job to have, but somehow I'm still attempting to put in even less effort by just walking out and grabbing a microphone and talking to people. See, I've had a podcast for a long time, so I'm good at talking to silence, so that's prepared me for jokes that don't do well. Anyhow, we're here to do music and we got a good half hour left. A healthy half hour left. Every time I see one of those hats, I can't tell if the hair's real or not. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, listen.
I'm joking. I'm just joking. I know.
By the way, speaking of which, Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey, my fine sponsors out of San Diego, California. Be sure to have yourselves a delicious shot of Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey while you're in town. I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white. It ain't real clear, is that you there? I said, yeah, I was a living. Times were tough back in 35. This is me and Uncle Joe just trying to survive a cotton farm in the Great Depression. Living looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other. You should have seen it in color. Oh, this one here was taken overseas in the middle of hell in 1943. The wintertime almost saved my breath. He was my tail gunner, old Johnny McGee. He was a high school teacher from New Orleans, and he had my back right through the day we left. And if it looks like scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. You know a picture is worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. Should have seen it in color. This one is my favorite one. This is me and Grandma in the summer sun, all dressed up. Did we sit our vows? Can't tell it here, but it was hot that June, and that rose was red and her eyes were blue. Just look at that smile. I was so proud. That's the story of my life, right there in black and white. The living looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just tried to save each other. Should have seen it in color. No picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see with those shades. Little Jamie Johnson with me. Hell of a songwriter. Thank you. Well, you know, some things slipped through. I didn't listen to the radio. I didn't find it from the radio. I find it because the people who know that I don't listen to the radio will come to me every now and again that I trust and say, here's, I've picked this one out of the mess for you. Every now and again that happens. Just on a consistent basis, good music hasn't been released in that time. On a consistent basis. Like a few things happen here and there. A few things happen here and there, Clementine. Be sure to take care of your servers and your bartenders, guys. They're doing a good job taking care of y'all. Take care of them back. You wouldn't feel near as good as you do if they weren't bringing you all your beverages. And every now and again, on the off chance that an artist that I love, a songwriter that I love, someone who does perform on the radio will pick up one of those songs that I've been doing for 10 years and then make it popular to a whole new crew of folks. But I'm going to do a song by a guy named Jason Isbell. Do any of you know who Jason Isbell is? I guarantee you've heard one of his songs because a guy on the radio, I can't even remember who it is, has recorded it. And it's very popular now. But this song was written by a guy named Jason Isbell, formerly of the Drive-By Truckers. Go look Jason Isbell, spelled just like it sounds, Isbell. Just like it sounds. Go look him up. Anyhow. A heart on the run keeps a hand on the gun and can't trust anyone. I was so sure what I needed was more, and I tried to shoot out the sun. In days when we raced, we threw out the page. Such damage was done. I made it through, cause somebody knew that I was meant for someone. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room. 'Cause someone needs medical help, or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out. Chop wood, so cover me up. Know you're enough to use me for good. Faith to the tears when I tore off your dress in Richmond all high. I sobered up and I swore off that stuff forever this time. The old lover seemed and I thought it'd be me who helped him get home. Home was a dream, one that I'd never seen until you came along. So girl, hang your dress up to dry. We ain't leaving just would. So cover me up, know you're enough to use me for good. Leaving this room to someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out. Chop wood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. Cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. It's a Jason Isbell song. I bit the fire out of my tongue in the beginning of that song. I mean, bad. I know. Like right in the back too. Like it's in that spot that you can't do nothing about. Yeah. Now I'm terrified anytime I'm gonna eat something, which by the looks of me is often. Jason Isbell did that song. I don't know who the other guy is that does it. That guy. You should always, look into, go listen to Jason Isbell's version of that song. Actually listen to that whole album. He has a whole album called Southeastern, and it's Jason Isbell, Isbell. I implore you to go and listen. If you like that song, his entire repertoire is written that elegantly. Such a great songwriter. That album's called Southeastern. I'm gonna do another one of his songs. There's a man who walks beside me, and he's who I used to be. And I wonder if she sees him and confuses him with me. And I wonder who she's pining for on nights I'm not around. Could it be the man who did the things I'm living now? Well, I was rougher than the timber shipping out of Pond du Lac. When I headed south at 17, that sheriff on my back. Never held a lover in my arms or in my gaze, so I found another victim every couple days. Well, you couldn't stay a loner on the plains before the war. My neighbors took the slight in me I had to ask what for. The rumors of my wickedness had reached our little town. Soon she'd heard about them boys I used to hang around. Well, the night I fell in love with her, I made my weakness known to the fighters and the farmers digging dusty fields alone. The jealous innuendos from the minds of jealous men let me know what kind of country I was sleeping in. Well, we robbed a Great Lakes freighter, killed a couple men aboard. When I told her, her eyes flickered like the sharp steel of a sword. All the things that she suspected, I expected her to fear, was the truth that drew her to me when I landed here. There's a man who walks beside me, and he's who I used to be. I wonder if she sees him and confuses him with me. And I wonder who she's pining for on nights I'm not around. Could it be the man who did the things I'm living now? Well, I carved her cross from live oak and her box from short-leaf pine. Buried her so deep she touched the water table line. Gathered what I needed, then I hit it south again. To myself I wondered, would I ever find another friend? There's a man who walks beside me, and he's who I used to be. And I wonder if she sees him and confuses him with me. I wonder who she's pining for on nights when I'm not around. Could it be the man who did the things I'm living now? There's another Jason Isbell song. Hello, Nora Byrne and Liz. We have enough time for a couple more good ones before the end of this rendezvous. No place to go but up. I've been in trouble. Lately I'm mad. I've been in trouble. Troublesome inside. Find me my bluebird, find me somebody to love. Down on the bottom, down in the last drop in the cup. Way down on the bottom, no place to go. Way down the bottom, down to the last drop in the cup. Way down the bottom, no place to go but new basement tapes. So fine and fair, I've tried and tried, but I can't get anywhere. I sail out under the sun, looking for my darling, my only one. I sail all day, and when the day is done, she's still the one I wanna see. I gotta find my Florida key. Collins Avenue, 5th Street in Maine. I walk up and down, but it's all in vain. My only darling is gone. She took everything, threw it out on the lawn. And Jim came and got it, and he gave it to John. See, this could only happen to me. I gotta find my Florida key. Watching for boats while the boys and girls pass by on their big silver goats. I'm getting out while the getting is good, in my ship of steel or in my ship of wood. Around the horn, gonna do just like I should. Getting harder and harder to beat me, but I gotta find that Florida key. Sunshine in my beard, and I'm thinking about eloping. Nothing's locked and never will be. Everything is open. There's only one thing that lurks in my mind. There's nothing here, nothing I've left behind. There's something up front, something I hope to find. And I'm gonna sail again tonight around the horn in the clear moonlight. Since I'm sure it's gonna be, I gotta find that Florida key. There's another one of those.
Right now, folks.
I haven't given a speech since I gave one here for Sweet Sweet when it went like 3 weeks ago. I pretended I was their agent. I drummed up a lot of tips for it, and after that I said, nah, I can't. I gotta stop doing that. So I stopped doing it.
Retirement is necessary sometimes. I am retiring to move to Austin, Texas at the end of October. Yeah. I'm gonna go do stand-up comedy. Jokes in the ATX. I'm gonna tell them 6th Street jokes on 6th Street, dog. I will say this about Austin, dude. The homeless people there pop out like those Halloween decorations that come to life when you walk past them. Except they only say, hey man, you got a cigarette? You know how true this is. That's why you're laughing so hard at that. I don't even smoke anymore. I feel like I need a pack of cigarettes just to get down 6th Street on a good night.
That's bad.
I hear you. I quit smoking cigarettes. I roll my own now, and they are not cheap. You know what I mean? Well, the way I figure it, we've got about enough time for one more real good one. I think I've already picked which one it's going to be. I love clever songs. I like songs that do clever things within the song. Like a song like I did earlier, I did Hook by Blues Traveler. Any of you guys know that song, Hook by Blues Traveler? You go and listen to the things that he says in that song. It's so eloquently written to say nothing in the first half, and then he says so much in a time when you can barely understand it.
What's up, guys?
So this song that I'm gonna do kind of does that. It explains exactly what it is and what it does and what it's about throughout the process of it. And I think it's a pretty damn strong closer. Okay. Chipping around, kicking my brains around the floor. These are the days it never rains but it pours. It don't matter, but the people on the street. It don't matter, people on the streets. In the heat all day, people on the streets. World is about watching some good friends screaming, let me out. Tomorrow it's me higher and higher and high. Turn away from it all like a blind man. Sat on the fence but it don't work. We keep coming up with love and it's so slashed and torn. Why? Why? Under pressure, under pressure, under pressure.
I know.
My name is Kelsey Hudgins. Be good people. We'll see you next time. Follow me on the internet at Yonder Wizard, ZZERD. And of course, drink Screwball Whiskey. That is SKREW ballwhiskey.com. Tomorrow's stories begin right here. Screwball Whiskey. And be good people.
That's how it's done. If you ever wondered, that is the proper way to do it. Be good people. We'll see you next time. Bye.